he looks at me dead in the eye. You know them, you know them keyboards where if you hold the button,
it'll hurry up and
I remember being so mad first time I battled you. Being so mad because I was like, let me tell you why. Because I listened to you because you mentioned beat switches. I was like, that ain't fair. He put 3 beats in one. Like say the general rule is you got a minute to get your beat off and you know, like showcase what you're doing. He would have these switches and then it felt like the whole time signature would change, but it'd be the same sample. And I'd be sitting back here like, that ain't fair, man. All I got is this one beat that loop around and do some drops. This man will be like, oh, you like that? And all of a sudden it'll be like like Pastor Kern. We talking about Pastor Kern will come out of nowhere. Jesus! And then it would go into a whole nother beat, and it's like, fam. So you're saying that working with the DAW, working with Reason kind of gave you more flexibility and it was less footwork, I guess you could say, to kind of put it together.
I was doing it on the MP. I could do it on the MP, but it took forever, man, to do that stuff.
Yeah.
And then with Reason, you can just automate you can change the whole time signature, all of that, man, and just. So it was like, I was doing it, but it would take forever on the MPC, man. And then I was burning the MPC beat straight to a CD burner because I wasn't even really using the computer. So sometimes I would have the MPC on for like a whole week, dog. And I'll burn it to a CD, but I wouldn't even turn it off or save it. So a few times the power went out.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no,
bro, look,
that was a week full of beats.
Look, I think I know the exact moment when I decided I don't think hardware is going to be a part of my journey, at least in the beginning. Is when my mom's had a Roland Phantom, right? It was for her because mom's played the keys. Yeah, mom's played the keys.
That red joint, right?
Not the red one. It was a black Roland Phantom. I forget exactly which one it was, but it was the one that had the sounds from the grinding beat for Clips and Pharrell. It had like all kind of Neptune sounds. Roland Phantom, and mom's was using it for like practicing for when she leaves the church. Like she did she played the piano at the church. And so she just had it on the patio. And I was on FL. I was like, I wasn't on FL. I actually was on PlayStation on the MTV generator.
What?
You know, that's where I started, right?
I didn't know that. I got it again. I got the PS1 and the generator.
You got it? Oh, let me see.
Yeah, man.
The big ass double disc.
It's outside, but I got these though right now.
Oh my gosh. Shout out. Yeah, buddy. So the memories. I started off on the PlayStation MTV generator, and mom's was she brought the keyboard and put it out there on the studio with me, and I was like, I think you trying to plant a seed or something, mama. Like, I don't know what you trying to do, but she would hardly use it. And so I just sat and got comfortable with it. But I think this was the day that I decided, I don't know if hardware is for me, at least right now. I was working on a beat, going crazy. And like the homie came over and he used to play the keys. He was going crazy. I was like, oh, this is a crazy beat. And out of habit, he was like, yo, you want to get something to eat? I was like, yeah, for sure. Let's go get something to eat. We living in Carson at the time. He pushes the off switch on the keyboard, and like it's a habit. And he looks at me, bro. He looks at me dead in the eye. You know them keyboards where if you hold the button,
it'll hurry up and record.
No, DiBiase, he didn't give me a chance to do it. He looked at me, he let it go. He was like, oops. And then we went to get something to eat, and I was like, if this is a normal thing. Because I know they had that one actually had a like the floppy disk inserted for that one, right? I was like, if this is a thing, bro, I need more security because my feelings can't go through this.
You know what made me not want to use computers though? I would see like Flylo doing beat sets, and his computer would crash during the set.
Damn.
And he would get mad and just slam the computer closed. And it was like, oh man. I was like, I would panic if that happened to me. I've seen it happen to Monopoly too, like numerous times.
I feel like it's unavoidable, bro. I feel like you have to go through that in order to like earn your producer stripes. You got to have a unhealthy relationship with technology, and you got to be able to heal from it. Because I had a laptop. I used to nickname it Frankenstein.
Oh man.
You know why? Because I came home one night from a show, and it was one of them swivel necks, right? Like most laptops. that thing swiveled and went off the back of the table. And it was like the opposite direction. And I was like, anytime I would go to a studio session, I had to do one of these. I had to do one of these numbers, right? Because I'm sitting here trying to figure out, like, come on, man.
A Rubik's Cube.
Bro, exactly. Like a Rubik's Cube. I'm up here trying to get the wires because whatever you would do, whenever you would shake it back and forth, some wires would connect and it would turn on and it would stay on. I remember being in TDE sessions and Ali is trying not to laugh. He's like, you good over there? I'm like, yeah. It's gonna turn on. It's gonna turn on. I promise. It's gonna turn on.
Need some duct tape.
Nah, that ain't do that. That ain't do nothing but make it harder to get to. Because now you got to unpeel the duct tape and get in it. But I feel like I said all that to say that I think we all got to go through those moments, and it kind of shapes like if we really want to actually do this. Because if you can't deal with that heartbreak, this industry gonna give you a fair share.